Welcome, dear one. In this moment, I want you to know that you are entering a space filled with gentleness, understanding, and care. It does not matter where you have been or what you have been through, for right now we are here together, and in this space only kindness is allowed. Life can sometimes feel heavy, like we are carrying bags filled with old stones, stones we didn't even choose to pick up. These stones may be made of sadness, hurt, regret, or even words that were spoken long ago that still echo in our hearts. I want you to know it's all right to feel what you feel. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You are simply experiencing a part of life that many have known, yet very few allow themselves to heal. You might have come here today with a heart that feels tired, or a mind that has been overthinking. Perhaps there is a quiet longing inside you for peace, for a lighter way to carry yourself in the world. You may have been wondering if it's possible to truly let go of the pain that seems to return again and again. And I want to assure you, yes, it is possible. Healing is not a dream. Freedom is not a faraway wish. These things live within you right now, waiting for your attention. Your heart already knows the way, and together we will walk gently toward that place. When we hold pain for a long time, it can feel like it has become a part of who we are. But pain is not your identity. It is an experience, a visitor, not the whole truth of you. And even if it feels so familiar that you cannot imagine yourself without it, trust that your true self is far greater and more loving than any hurt you've ever carried. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the hurt that others have caused. You are the love that remains even when everything else seems to fall away. Pain, whether emotional or physical, is the body and mind's way of calling for care. It is not here to punish you or to keep you trapped. It is here as a messenger, asking for your attention. Just as the body signals hunger with a growl or thirst with a dry mouth, the heart sends pain as a sign that something needs your gentle touch. When we begin to see pain in this way, it loses its sharpness. We stop feeling attacked by it, and instead, we start to listen to what it might be asking of us. Sometimes it is asking for rest, sometimes it is asking for release, and sometimes it is asking for forgiveness. Think of emotions as streams of energy moving through you. When that energy is allowed to flow, you feel light and balanced. But when it is held back or ignored, it gathers into pools that become heavy. This is why old hurts can feel as if they live inside the body, because in a way, they do. Yet the beautiful truth is that just like water can move again when a dam is lifted, your emotions can flow freely again when you allow them to. This is why we speak of release, not to deny what has happened, but to free yourself from holding it any longer. The words you speak to yourself hold great power. They can build walls or open doors. They can keep you trapped or set you free. Every thought you think is a seed planted in the garden of your mind, and every word you speak waters that seed. If the words are harsh, the seed grows into weeds that choke your joy. But if the words are kind, they blossom into flowers of peace and self-love. You deserve to be surrounded by a garden of beauty within your own mind. You deserve to speak to yourself in the same way you would speak to a dear friend, with gentleness, understanding, and care. When you speak words of love to yourself, something begins to shift. The body relaxes, the mind softens, the heart opens just a little wider. This is not just a feeling, it is a real physical response. Science tells us that loving words calm the nervous system, lower stress, and even help the body heal faster. But you don't need a study to know this. You can feel it the moment you speak a kind thought to yourself and notice how your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, and your mind quiets. This is the gift you can give yourself every day, no matter where you are. There is a deep connection between the mind and the body. When we think thoughts of fear, worry, or guilt, the body tightens, the breath becomes shallow, and our energy feels heavy. But when we choose thoughts of love, safety, and peace, the body feels lighter, the breath flows more easily, and we begin to feel alive again. This is why our inner dialogue matters so much. It is not simply positive thinking for the sake of feeling good. It is the way we communicate to every cell in our body that we are safe, loved, and ready to heal. In this space, I invite you to become aware of how you are speaking to yourself. If the words are heavy, let us change them together. If they are harsh, let us soften them. If they are fearful, let us fill them with trust. One gentle shift at a time, you can transform the way you experience life. And so we begin by opening a small space in the heart for kindness to enter. Breathe deeply now. Allow your body to settle. Place your hand over your heart and simply notice the warmth beneath your palm. Feel the quiet strength there. You do not need to force anything or push anything away. This is about allowing, about gently leaning into the possibility that you can feel differently than you do right now. You are safe here. You are heard here. You are loved here. And from this moment forward, we will walk together toward release, toward freedom, and toward the peace that has been waiting for you all along. Close your eyes gently now and allow the outside world to fade for a little while. In this moment, it is just you, your breath, and the quiet awareness that something inside you is ready to shift. Before we can release pain, we must prepare the heart and mind to let it go. Pain can sometimes cling tightly, not because it wants to harm us, but because it has become familiar. The mind can grow accustomed to it, thinking it is part of who we are. And so, the first step is to create an inner space where it feels safe to release. Begin by taking a slow, deep breath in. Feel the air move through you, filling your lungs. As you exhale, allow your shoulders to soften. Notice any places in your body that feel tense and simply acknowledge them. You don't need to change them right now, just become aware. Awareness is like opening a window in a stuffy room. It allows fresh energy to flow in. If it feels comfortable, place your hand over your heart. This is a gentle reminder to your whole being that you are listening, that you care for yourself. When you connect with your heart in this way, you begin to tap into a well of compassion that has always been within you. This compassion is the bridge between your current state and the freedom you seek. By softening into this feeling, you let your mind know it is safe to loosen its grip on old hurts. You are signaling to your inner self, "It's all right now. I am here. I will take care of you." This is the language the heart understands. Setting an intention is a powerful act. It is like pointing your inner compass toward healing and saying, "This is the direction I choose to go." You don't need to know exactly how the journey will unfold. You only need to decide that you are willing. Whisper to yourself quietly, "I am willing to release. I am willing to feel peace." Feel these words settle into you like seeds planted in fertile soil. Trust that given care, they will grow into the reality you seek. True freedom begins with self-acceptance. Without it, even the most loving words will feel distant. Accepting yourself does not mean you approve of every choice you've made or every feeling you've had. It means you recognize your humanity and you allow yourself to be where you are without shame. Shame binds pain more tightly. Acceptance loosens it. When you say, "I am safe to feel what I feel," you give yourself permission to stop hiding from your emotions. And when emotions are no longer hidden, they can move, shift, and release. Let the words, "I am safe to feel and release my emotions," become a soft rhythm in your mind. Speak them slowly, either aloud or silently. Notice how your body responds. Maybe your breath deepens or your chest feels lighter. These are signs that your inner self is listening and responding. Words are not just sounds, they are vibrations, and the vibration of loving words changes the energy within you. Now, let us gently open the door to release. Imagine that the pain you have been holding is like a knot in a soft ribbon. For a long time, it has been tied tight. But now, you are beginning to loosen it with care. You are not yanking it open or forcing it apart. You are simply allowing it to unfasten at its own pace. This is how release happens, not with struggle, but with patience and compassion. Speak to yourself as you would to a tender child who is learning to trust. I now release this pain. It no longer defines me. I am free to heal. Say it with conviction and also with gentleness. You might find that certain words feel especially comforting. Use them often. This is your personal language of healing. Release is not only about letting go of what hurts, it is also about making room for what uplifts. Once you create space, life will fill it with new energy. So now, let us welcome emotional freedom. Think of it as opening the windows of your soul and allowing fresh air to pour in. Invite peace, joy, and ease to settle into you. You might softly affirm, I welcome peace into every cell of my body. Repeat it until the words feel like a truth your body understands. Emotional freedom feels light. It does not mean you will never feel sadness again, but it does mean sadness will no longer control you. Freedom gives you choice. You can acknowledge pain without drowning in it. You can see the past without living in it. This is the gift of releasing and inviting something better. To help this shift take root, let us practice a simple yet powerful exercise. Find a quiet moment each day to sit with a pen and paper. Write down one painful thought that has been visiting you. Then, on the line beneath it, write a loving thought to replace it. For example, if the painful thought is, I am not enough, you might replace it with, I am more than enough, exactly as I am. Feel the difference between the two as you read them. This is how you retrain your inner dialogue to support your healing. Another beautiful practice is mirror work. Stand before a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak a gentle affirmation. It might feel awkward at first, but with time, you will see the person looking back as someone worthy of love, compassion, and freedom. Try saying, I am free to heal. I am open to joy. Allow the words to rest in your reflection before you move on with your day. When you speak these words of release and welcome, you are rewriting the story you tell yourself. Each repetition is like a brush stroke, painting a new image of your life, one where pain is not the main character and love takes the lead. There is no rush. Healing is not a race. It is a gentle unfolding, and you are doing it beautifully simply by being here and speaking these words with intention. Each time you speak words of kindness and release, your body and mind begin to trust the process more deeply. These moments of connection, when you choose love over fear, are not small. They are powerful turning points. Healing is not only about the absence of pain, but about the presence of harmony. When the mind and body work together in peace, life flows more easily. The thoughts you think are not just ideas in your head. They send messages to every cell in your body. If your thoughts are filled with tension, your body holds that tension. If your thoughts are filled with calm, your body mirrors that calm. In this way, the mind and body are like two close friends who constantly influence each other. A peaceful mind sends signals of safety to the body, and a relaxed body supports a peaceful mind. You can begin this harmony by simply noticing the dialogue you have within yourself. If you notice it becoming critical or heavy, You can soften it in the moment. Whisper to yourself, I am doing my best, and that is enough. The more often you choose thoughts like this, the more your whole being begins to align with well-being. Imagine now that your body is like a garden. The words and thoughts you offer it are seeds. When you speak with love, you plant seeds of health, peace, and joy. Over time, they grow into a landscape where pain can no longer thrive in the same way. This is the long-lasting gift of intentional, loving thought. It transforms the environment in which your emotions live. Your healing journey is not about perfection. It is about awareness, compassion, and the willingness to take even the smallest steps forward. Some days the steps will be large, other days they may be almost unnoticeable. Both matter. Every moment you choose to speak kindly to yourself is a moment of healing. And now, dear one, as we reach this point together, I want to remind you of something simple yet profound. You are already whole. The pain you feel does not define your worth. The challenges you have faced do not take away from your value. You are a complete and radiant being, even if some parts of you are still tender. Healing does not mean becoming someone different. It means returning to the truth of who you are. You can carry these practices with you into each new day. Begin your mornings by placing your hand on your heart and offering yourself one loving sentence. It might be, I welcome peace today, or I am open to the blessings of life. In the evening, let yourself release the day by speaking words of gratitude for your courage. These gentle rituals are like steady anchors, keeping you connected to your inner peace. When old pains try to return, you now have the tools to meet them differently. You can pause, breathe, and choose a kinder thought. You can write the painful belief down and replace it with something loving. You can stand before the mirror and remind yourself of your worth. With each loving choice, you loosen the hold of the past and strengthen your freedom in the present. If there is one thing to carry from this time we have shared, let it be this: life loves you. The very energy that created you continues to support you in every breath, every heartbeat, every sunrise. You are not alone in your healing. The moment you choose to release pain, the whole universe moves with you, guiding you toward peace. And so let us close together with these words, softly, slowly, with full presence. I release the past. I open my heart to peace. I am free, I am loved, and I am whole. Say them once more. Let them settle deep into your being. These words are now yours. They will walk with you, comfort you, and guide you toward the life of emotional freedom you deserve. You have begun something beautiful today. Trust it, nurture it, and know with absolute certainty that you have the power to speak yourself into peace, into healing, and into a life filled with love. The journey continues, but already the light within you shines brighter.